Sarah, and Vinny on Alice at 97.3.
Here's your review of the fifth wave. Chloe Moretz and Liev Schreiber.
Love those two.
So,
Yep.
in this film, aliens appear over Ohio, and they unleash 4 waves of increasingly deadly alien attacks to wipe out humanity.
I like that they appear in Ohio.
I know, crazy. Of all the states,
As
look at
opposed
the one,
to L.A. and New York and
or
DC.
Chicago or San Francisco.
In the book, they're everywhere. They're all over the world.
Well, they are all over the world,
Okay.
but
They're
it's set
focusing
in Ohio.
the story in Ohio, yeah.
Will Chloe, a solo teenager hiding in the woods, be able to survive and rescue her 7-year-old brother from the aliens and their brainwashing techniques? Marcus, it seems like the plot line is becoming cliche. Another teenage girl who holds the fate of the world in her hands. Hunger Games, then Divergent, and oh yeah, let's not forget about Twilight.
Twilight, Vampire Academy, and all those films like
Is
that. Yeah.
this formula worn out?
You know, obviously not.
A teenage girl
The movies keep getting made, and people keep going to see them.
holds the fate of the whole world.
Yeah. Well, she really doesn't hold the fate of the whole world. She's just interested in getting her brother back.
Yeah.
That's what it boils
She's like the
down to.
chosen one.
The books are good, and actually, conceptually, it's kind of a cool. I like this particular invasion. I read a lot of these YA,
I know.
sci-fi stuff, and I've read. I think there's only 2 books in the series so far, and then there's the
no
third
one coming. And
coming.
I
Did your girls read them too?
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah, my stepdaughters did. Yeah,
stepdaughter.
yeah.
They were there at the movie.
They're pretty good.
They liked them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about the books, thankfully. I didn't read the books, thankfully. Only because I didn't want to have my perspective skewed. But I thought it wasn't bad.
Was Chloe good enough?
She's great. I love her.
Was she good enough to carry this
Well,
film?
so it was interesting because as I was sitting there, I was going, wow, this is the first time she's actually had to carry a film by herself.
By herself.
Yeah.
It's
And she
her.
pulls it off. She's great. She's a great little actress. And Liev Schreiber.
Is he the
of course-
bad guy?
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Oh,
and,
well, we just gave away the whole movie.
well,
Hey,
no, you didn't.
yeah, we did.
It's actually very obvious, like the 10 seconds into the movie that he's the bad guy. They pretty much make that known he's the bad guy.
So talking about obvious, Marcus, 3 times in the film you leaned over to me to tell me exactly what was going to happen. Is it safe to say that this movie's a little bit predictable?
Yeah, and I don't mind it being predictable. Listen, I have to admit, this is kind of a guilty pleasure. There was so much corniness in this movie.
So much.
You know what? You know when the corniness started, honestly?
The what? The coining?
The
Corniness.
It was just
Corniness.
Just corny. And it started when, like, halfway through the second act when she's rescued by the male model.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, here we go. And of course,
He leans over and tells me what happens.
yeah, and I'm
Just
like,
about to-
okay, at some point you're going to see this dude with his shirt off, and he's going to be chopping wood or something. And there he was, chopping wood later on.
He's chopping wood.
Yeah, but he had his shirt off,
With his
in the
shirt
pool.
off.
I'm like, come on. And I'm like, wait a minute. All the electricity is supposed to be off in this entire world, yet this dude has the perfect George Michael 1987 Faith beard going.
Yeah,
Like, at what point?
perfect.
So how was he able to shave that thing? Give me a break, dude. And he was so pretty. It was like bothering me. He was so pretty.
It was a ripoff of Robert Pattinson from Twilight.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
The brooding. Oh, God.
With alien films in 2016, I think all of us deserve and expect kick-ass special effects. How were the special effects in this?
They're pretty good.
They sucked. They were so bad.
Nah, they were pretty good. Listen, the only real special effects were when the world was ending, right? First wave,
what
second
about
wave,
when
third wave.
they put the mask on to see the aliens inside the brains?
Is
Those
that really
were-
a special effect, though? That's not really.
That was dumb.
Not really. When the world is coming to an end and there's tidal waves going across California and Ohio, that's pretty cool.
Will this movie make enough money that they'll do a sequel?
My bet is that they've already decided that they're going to do a sequel. It's going to do well. It's going to do okay.
Sum it all up, let me just say this. Chloe's a great actress, but the rest of the film is so mediocre. I don't know. When they cut the corners on special effects, I tune out. I wrote 2 1/4 Persians, but I'm going to give it 2 Persians.
I'm going to give it... It's my guilty pleasure rating, everybody. I'm going to give it 3 Aussies.
Oh, my
I enjoyed it.
God.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun,
Brother.
lightweight. Listen, there's a difference. Being good and being entertaining are not always the same thing.
That's true.